Special presentation produced by VPN Foundation, Central Florida, benefiting art education for children.
We don't have any, but you're more than welcome to stay. Keep on moving.
I once had a stone soup with some cabbage in here.
I once had it with cabbage and beef, just like a king.
I'm telling ya. Check it out. Got the beef. Oh my God.
We've got some carrots.
Oh wow, who is this? Oh my gosh, thank you. You're welcome. Really. Once I got stone soup with some great music as well. Anyways,
Hey everybody, welcome to On Time Cooking tonight. And I forgot what I was going to say, but that's all right. It's we're in season 4, so I would like to go ahead and introduce everybody. So we've got John Dixon on the keyboard over there.
how you doing?
And we have Bernadette Brown,
Hello.
our commentator.
Hi.
And our special guest over there, who we've actually not been properly introduced.
We have Susan Ramsey here.
Susan Ramsey, who you may know her because she is attached to our beach bum pirate who's hiding out in the other room.
She's attached.
And then obviously our chef Hayley. So
Hello.
what are you going to be cooking for us today?
So tonight we are going to be making a gluten-free and vegetarian meal. So this is definitely very friendly to those who are diet restricted, something you could definitely serve and everybody could eat unless you're a vegan, because there is a lot of cheese. But yes, we've listened to your requests and we can show you how to do meatless Mondays even though it's Wednesday. So
I will let you continue then.
all right, so the first thing that I want to do is heat this water up because I am going to need to go ahead and add my pasta to the dish. And then I'm also going to go ahead and heat up this front pan right here with some olive oil. I'm going to be adding some sauteed mushrooms to the pasta just to add a little bit of texture since there is no meat. And I feel like mushrooms are a really good substitute. Obviously, when you're not doing meat, you still want some texture in your dishes. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some of that in there and let this start to heat up. So the first thing I'm going to do is shred my Parmesan. We're going to be using probably close to the whole thing. You know, I'm from Wisconsin, so I love my cheese. And honestly, we're not sponsored or anything, but I'm just going to say this Parmesan is really good.
I'll take it. Welcome back, Hayley.
Why, thank you. I missed you guys too.
Yeah, it was. We missed you. We did.
Right, so I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna shred this whole block so we have it, so we can incorporate it and make this flavorful and delicious.
Of course you will.
I love Parmesan cheese.
I do too.
And I
Everything. It doesn't matter what it is, right? It
and I
doesn't
feel
matter.
like when you get it in the block
We
and
don't
you grate
care.
it yourself, it has so much more flavor.
It's delicious when it's fresh, right? And it's not hard to do that. A lot of people are going to buy them already grated. Why? I mean, yeah. I mean, this is the fun of it. This is the fun of it.
Yes, so we're gonna be doing a summer dish tonight too, something that I definitely like to use. We're gonna be incorporating some nectarines. They're in season right now, so it's a really great way to incorporate them into a meal. A lot of people are weirded out by fruit with like cheese.
No, that's so good.
So good.
Oh no, that's delicious. Absolutely.
All right.
We've got a lot of people joining us. I'm going to apologize right now because I
Welcome,
have a frozen
everybody.
screen. But it's okay. I'll talk to you anyway. Thank you.
All right, so I'm just gonna get a bowl to pop this into.
I'm not picking anything up. Oh my gosh.
And And I smell my olive oil heating up. So the next thing I'm gonna wanna do is just slice up my mushrooms.
So again, we have Susan Ramsey here. Susan, tell us something about you. What do you do for a living? Or do you have the luxury of not?
No, I wish I had the luxury of not working.
Okay.
I work for a local wealth management firm.
Oh, that's good. That's important. That's important. How did you get interested in that? Something you wanted to do, or?
Well, I had a friend that worked in the business, and she kind of pulled me into it. And been there for 20-something years.
Wow. How many people can actually say they've been in one place working for 20-some years? Not too many anymore, right?
Yeah, I love my job.
You have to. Absolutely have to. Well, I know, Susan, we have something here. Do you want to tell us about what this is?
This is a CD from a CD of my husband, the Beach Bum Pirate. Yay. And we will be giving this away today. We have a trivia question to ask. Do you want me to ask the trivia question now?
Let's go. Let's ask that trivia
Some
question.
of you know the Beach Bum Pirate. He has a show on here at VPN Foundation on Tuesdays. The second season will be starting in 2 weeks on the 29th, October 29th. It's 7 p.m. every week. So the trivia question is, Beach Bum Pirate has a pirate, or sorry, a parrot. What is the parrot's name?
Ooh, good question.
And the first person to answer will get his CD.
I guess we'll find out who really knows him, who's watching.
Yes, who's watching. That's exactly right. So this is good. So chime in anytime.
Take the parrot with you places?
Well, he used to. A lot of restaurants and bars don't allow animals, so.
What about the ones that allow dogs? Can you bring your parrot?
No, actually, I guess probably because she poops.
Oh, okay. That would be a reason.
That would be a reason.
That would be a reason.
But he used to be able to take him places, but a lot of places won't allow him.
Does he talk?
Yes, he does. He screams a lot too.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how funny is that?
He's very loud.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
So I'm just gonna pop these mushrooms in there with some fresh garlic and a little bit of salt and pepper and just get those going. Extras out of my way. So the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and pop my pasta into the water.
Oh, that smells so wonderful.
So we are going to be using gluten-free pasta. There are so many great options these days for gluten-free, typically normal, like carby, I guess, foods. I love to use pastas made from rice flour or quinoa flour because they really, you can't tell the difference. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and heat those up in here.
So that one's made from rice?
This one is made from, let's see what it is, corn flour.
That's perfect.
And rice flour mixture.
Okay. And it's gluten-free. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's so easy now. I feel like probably a couple years ago there weren't as many options. Actually, you're gluten-free, aren't you?
There you go. That's perfect.
You actually used to have to go to a specialty store to get gluten-free items, like the Whole Foods, stores like that. But now you can get them at most grocery stores. Yeah.
Walmart.
It's a lot easier. Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Publix. Yeah.
So is there something that you really need to look like to make sure that it is gluten-free, even though it's labeled that way?
Most items will say gluten-free, but most vegetables and fruit are gluten-free because they're not processed. But if it's wheat, rye, or barley free, it's usually gluten-free.
Okay, because you know how they have a play on words and, you know, on packaging and so forth, so in other words.
Did you go gluten-free because you have an allergy, or was it more like a health choice?
No, it's a health choice. It's more like a gut diet.
That's good.
I don't digest it well.
I don't think I think a lot of people are like that. They don't necessarily have a allergy, but it doesn't make them feel good.
Yeah, it's like an
feel better.
intolerance.
Exactly.
Absolutely feel better when you get gluten-free.
Which is the same reason I don't eat red meat.
I don't eat red meat either.
on that.
That's why I'm always cooking like vegetarian, for example, or chicken and seafood.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with our tomato pesto sauce I'm gonna be making for the pasta. So I just have some sun-dried tomatoes. These are in olive oil. I'm gonna dump the whole thing, including the olive oil, into my food processor. And this is a really easy recipe for if you want to do a homemade sauce, want to impress somebody, super simple. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a bunch of fresh basil in here.
Oh, now that's my favorite.
It smells so good.
This is our smell-o-vision that you hear me talk about all the time.
Basil smells amazing, I swear. Or when we did mojitos, when we had the mint.
Oh, it smells so good.
Why don't you tell us, what's your favorite herb to cook with? Are you a cilantro person?
Oh, no.
Basil? Parsley? Let us know.
Oregano. See, to me, basil and oregano, I gotta have them. That's my...
I like basil.
Oh my gosh, it's so aromatic, but it tastes
I like
good.
mint and drinks.
You know what's really good?
And you should know real well, don't forget.
Oh yes, we have not had an answer yet.
We haven't had an answer yet to the free CD. We want to know the Beach Bum Pirates parrot's name. If you don't know, you need to watch the show, number one, because it is a great show. But number two, take a good guess.
Alright, so I'm just adding a little bit more olive oil, salt, and pepper. And then I did notice, there goes my lid.
That's okay.
We have some store-bought sun-dried tomato pesto. I'm just going to add a couple spoonfuls of this in here, just for texture.
Hayley, you're at 18 minutes just so I gotta keep you on tabs like that.
And then we're going to want to reserve some of that pasta water because that's going to help us be the liquid to kind of loosen everything up so it's more like a sauce.
That smells really good. Is this something that you've cooked before, Hayley?
Yes.
Okay.
I honestly think it's like a recipe that I found that was similar to a giada recipe.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
She's one of my favorite people. Her and the Pioneer woman.
Love it. Yes, yes.
So I'm just going to process that. I'm going to take a peek at this. And I'm going to add a little bit more oil to here.
Just so you know, we have a good friend, Mary, that joined us, and she said she's been at her job for 35 years.
Wow. That's incredible.
That's unbelievable.
You really just don't hear of that.
Mary.
Wow.
Mary. Our dear friend Mary. She's done that. That's so nice. So I know that your husband plays music. Do you play music of any kind?
I have no musical talent at all.
But you keep the finances, right?
I do.
See, that's good. This is good. He's lucky.
He has his attributes. I have mine.
That's perfect. That's perfect together. I love that. That's great.
So I'm going to pop this bad boy
He's been
on.
fun having him on as a guest, so we're glad that you're here now. So all in the family.
Yes.
All in the family.
I love it. Alright, so I'm just going to take this out. I'm going to put this in a bowl, and like I said, when we're done with the pasta water, I'm going to add a little bit of that as a liquid to go ahead and loosen that up a little bit. So I'm actually just going to put it in a pot because we're going to be adding that water, so I want to make sure that it's...
Yes.
And just look at this. Doesn't this look good?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
It looks good, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Smells good too.
And so simple.
Yes. Took no time at all.
Exactly.
You're at 15 minutes, Hayley, and 40 seconds, so you know what that means.
It means that I'm going to have a visitor very
Yes,
soon.
you are.
Pop this over here.
Don't forget, you can visit us on YouTube, On Time Cooking. Donna wants to know if we'll be delivering in the future.
I mean, you know what I think? let me get your feedback on this.
Yes.
This would be my dream business
That's
that I
it.
feel like the mermaid and pirate would love to be a part of. What if you had a VPN, if we had a food boat, not a food truck, a food boat. So you go to all the like restaurants on the water, you can go to all the piers, you can dock, you can have all your food,
Yeah,
you can have a swim up bar.
I love how you threw that mermaid and pirate thing in there. I was wondering when you were going to throw that in.
Leave us time.
I heard the bell, so I.
Yes, you did hear the bell.
How's it going?
It's going great. I was about to ask you the same question.
It's going really good.
That's good. It smells wonderful from the other room.
I'm
so.
glad. That's always a good sign, right?
Yep. So everything running.
Everything is going pretty good. We got the base to our sauce mixed up. It's going to be a little bit more of a chunky sauce. I'm waiting for some of my pasta water so I can add a little bit to thicken that. Loosen it up. And we've got our mushroom sauteing, and I'm about to get started on our nectarine caprese.
So before I skip out, I know that Bernadette has some announcements to make.
I do.
Regarding where our food came from.
Oh, yes, I do.
And then after that, we will have some music from Dash, but I will let you figure it out.
Okay, so I want to let everyone know that this incredible food and ingredients to our awesome meals that we have here of the show are sponsored by the Blue Water Artists. A beautiful name. It's a Florida artist collective. So we invite you to view their work and to contact any of the individual artists if you're interested in purchasing a piece of their gorgeous art. Again, I want you to explore their work at bluewaterartists.com. Let's hear some awesome music to go with that.
Welcome back. I'm just slicing up some nectarines that we are going to be making with our caprese nectarine salad. I'm just kind of slicing these in some round pieces. Some of them are kind of going to be a little bit more chunky. We're going to get creative with it.
Of course you are, right? How's it feel being back?
It feels good, you know? I mean, it was a great vacation to go back, and it's always good to go home, you know?
Yeah, oh, for sure it is. For sure.
All right.
We've got a lot of visitors. We want to say hi to Chris and Robert and Ali and JR.
Welcome, welcome.
Jolynn, thank you. Hello. And Nick and Elena. Hi, Elena.
Hi, Elena.
And Lars and Nicole. Hello, of course. We wish you were here. And Robbie. Hi, everyone. We're glad you joined us. Share us, please, always. And we'll smell this wonderful fragrance and aroma for you.
Yes.
We'll enjoy it for you,
delicious.
trust me.
We will.
Oh my golly.
It smells good, huh?
Incredible. Incredible.
Are being so stubborn.
So, Hayley, and you're using nectarines instead of peaches?
You can use peaches. I just really like nectarines. I know that they are on sale right now. I'm just save those because I want to make this look really pretty and do them in rounds. They're just in season right now, so I saw them and I saw a picture of it. I was like, that looks delicious. I need to try that. And I've been eating it for like the past 3 weeks because it's literally, it's so good. I love fruit with cheese and I love that mixture. I know some people are weird about it, but it's gonna be delicious, I promise you. I'm gonna give my noodles a try to see how they are doing. And then I'm also gonna go ahead. Where's the timer?
Oh, you're already there. You're 9 minutes and 50 seconds.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some of these sliced up so we can make a real pretty side plate.
Okay, we're still waiting for that answer for the parrot's name.
I feel like we should give them a hint. I feel like we should give them a little bit of a hint.
Oh, these people know the parrot's name. Oh, somebody answered.
Did you get one?
Yes. Robert Ciani got it.
Okay, give me 1 second.
We'll just need a little bit longer.
Did you?
No, I got it here, but I didn't get the answer.
Here, I got it here.
Okay, Robert, you've got the CD. You're correct. Parrot's name is
Jack.
Jack. Yay, we got your CD for you, Robert.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start plating some of this right away. So I'm just gonna take out my block of
What did
cheese.
he say? It's gotta be funny.
He said, keep the CD. I just answered the question so you guys can talk about the BP again. So we can talk about the beach bum pirate.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, thank you, Robert.
What's on the surface?
I'm sorry?
What happened again?
No, I don't know. It says something went wrong.
A little comment.
Well,
Anyway.
we're getting them.
Thank you, Robert.
Yep.
Let me go.
Robert has a CD. He's a good friend of ours, so he has a CD.
Oh, well, that was nice.
Awesome.
That was very nice of him.
Nice of them.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna plate this. I'm gonna start with a cheese round.
8 minutes, Hayley. 8
All right,
minutes.
perfect. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 pieces of tomato. So we're gonna kind of get creative with the shapes here. That's kind of the fun thing about when you are making your own caprese or bruschetta. You can really get creative with the ingredients. I wanna make this look extra pretty.
You will.
We're gonna save some of this because we are gonna be making this all for the crew tonight. So I'm not even gonna worry about all the extra ingredients. And I'm just gonna slice up some basil thinly. And I wanna just put this on top.
That smells so good,
Kind of
Hayley.
like so. And then we're gonna give that a drizzle of olive oil.
Look at that, how pretty that looks.
And then we're gonna give it some balsamic glaze. You can make this on your own if you want, or you can buy it. They have it at the grocery store now. It's got a cork, so it's a little bit hard to open.
But that's good stuff.
I just want to give a little drizzle over the top.
We do want to mention that VPN Foundation, we're looking for some volunteers, maybe
right.
camera operators, social media, musicians. Just join us, please.
And I'm just gonna set this aside. So this is ready. It looks beautiful.
That looks gorgeous.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just set that over here. All right. So now my mushrooms are about done. So what I want to do is drain this pasta.
That looks so nice. That's all I would need.
I know. Just that plate right there.
Yeah. Done.
Oh, I know.
You and
I could live off of caprese.
Yes.
I could too.
All right.
Geraldo, we see
I'm
you.
just gonna go ahead and pour just a little bit of this water right into this pot.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, Carol said Jack.
Sure. We'll give it to Carol.
Turn that off.
Well, we have a runner-up winner.
Oh, Mark did. Wait a minute, Mark
I'm just
did.
gonna give this a nice stir. And what I want to do is I'm going to start adding some of this Parmesan cheese into here once I add the pasta. So this has really kind of loosened up almost to like a thicker kind of, I'll show you guys the texture. It's more like a creamy.
That looks great.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in the bottom of this bowl. And I'm gonna add my pasta right back into it so I can toss it all together.
Looks so great, Hayley. You're about 5 minutes now.
Perfect. So I'm gonna toss that in there. And now this is where it's gonna get real yummy. We're gonna add a lot of this Parmesan cheese because it's gonna kind of melt over this. So I'm gonna give this a nice stir.
Oh, I should have brought wine.
Yes.
That's what I forgot.
I feel like that's a good question. Are you a red wine or a white wine or just all wine kind of person? Our viewers.
I like red wine mostly, but it depends on what I'm eating. But
What about you, Bernadette?
You know what? It just has to be a good one.
I like the way you
That's
say
it. How's that? That's all. Just a good one.
All right, and then I want to stir in some of those mushrooms. Like I said, this is going to give it a really nice texture since we're not using any meat.
Thank you everyone for visiting us. Your feed wasn't coming across for a while, but I see you now. And Jenna likes a fruity wine. Okay.
Fruity wines?
Yeah.
They have a really great fruity wine at Trader Joe's. It's like $4.99. It's a sparkling peach white wine. I've consumed ample amounts of
That's awesome.
it, so.
You're at 3.5 minutes.
Alrighty, so this looks pretty good. So what I want to go ahead and do is I'm going to put some fresh tomatoes and basil on the top just to garnish it to make it really nice and pretty. I'm going to go ahead and slice this up.
So we have a happy birthday to Susie. Is your birthday coming up?
tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Susie!
Thank you.
Happy birthday, that's great! Yay! I wasn't going to let you get away with that one. This is your birthday, Jenna.
Oh, I thank you.
That's great. Thank you for letting us know that. That's great. We know it now. That's super. What a great day.
Who snuck that one in?
Let's see. Who snuck that in? Should I tell? I don't know. Am I allowed to tell?
All right.
Oh, my brother.
Mark. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and get some of this out of here and into the plate.
He's super loud. He's so funny.
Thank you, Mark.
That's nice, Mark. That's sweet. Okay, you're at about 2.5 minutes here.
All right.
Yeah.
Get this all plated.
Yes, we're gonna see where you're gonna land today, right? Any ratings that you would like to give us right now from 1 to 5? Go ahead and give them out here. This comes down to the wire now for Hayley coming back to us here after a couple weeks vacation.
I know, right? Well, I redeemed myself.
Let's get her 5s.
Did anybody get 5s while I was gone?
Not total rating.
Right, so I'm gonna sprinkle some of this cheese on the top.
Let's get some ratings. 1 to 5.
Do some
chime in.
fresh basil. And then I'm gonna slice these really thin just to place on top, just to add a little bit of color.
Yeah. It looks delicious. Oh, it smells so good.
I know.
Oh my God.
All right, chop these up quickly with a little bit of time.
We're
to
at
have-
a minute 20. Yes. A minute 20. Already.
I know, it went by fast.
It's unbelievable.
But I feel like I really didn't prep a lot
But look
tonight.
how much you did.
Exactly. This is such an easy meal, and you're using, fresh ingredients.
Yes.
You're using summer-inspired ingredients.
Absolutely.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a little drizzle of olive oil.
Thank you, Carol. Looks good as always.
And then let's go ahead and get that salad.
Happy birthday from Christy. And Janice says, how does 25 feel?
All right.
That's cool.
I think, how many seconds do I have left? I think I'm
We're
done.
at 42 seconds.
All
Are you
right.
serious?
I think I finished. I think I finished with 42 seconds.
Get some silverware for him. Get them all set up.
Man, he's gotten needy.
Yes, he has. You don't know what's been happening. I I don't have any ratings. Anyone want to give me some at the last minute? I'm not seeing them on the feed right now. 1 to 5. And you're at 10 seconds almost. That looks so good, Hayley.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
And that pesto too, you can use like just on bread if you want to use it as a spread. You can just not use the pasta water.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good, dear. And that's gluten-free. How
All
about that?
gluten-free and it's
Look at
vegetarian.
that. You can't get
So
too
who
much
says
better
it
than
can't
that.
be delicious still?
You cannot get better.
You're here.
She has these awesome glasses on.
Someone always comes in with like sunglasses.
Yeah, those are
I'm
better
just like,
looking.
I can't see in the dark inside in sunglasses. It's just goofy. So I'm not mic'd up, so I have to stay near this thing. So I'm gonna take this.
His glasses are great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so this is gluten-free.
It's gluten-free, it's vegetarian.
That's nice.
If I can get it on the floor.
That's gonna taste good.
That's actually good.
It's actually good.
It's actually good.
You didn't even
I've never had
know.
gluten-free pasta. That's why I was.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. That's good.
That's good. I like that.
Okay.
I'll wait to judge everything together. So
It's
It looks
gorgeous.
beautiful, right?
it does.
It really, it's like you don't want to, you don't want to eat it because it looks too pretty.
I know it kind of looks like a little beetle, like the new.
Oh, thank you, Robert. Yes, we have a rating. Yay.
Thanks, Robert.
The recipes are on Time Cooking, YouTube, and you will see the recipe.
Okay, so I'll just give you 5s overall because I love caprese. It's like my favorite thing. That actually tastes like normal pasta, so why the heck not? So I'm gonna say 5s overall.
Yes, I didn't do myself with the comeback.
And
Well,
see here,
she-
pricing probably somewhere around the $13.99 range.
There you go.
Alex, what do you
Check
got?
us out on the VPN food boat.
VPN Foundation.
Exactly. So
And pictures with the pirate and the mermaid.
right, exactly. And so it's delicious. It's great. And let's hear what else. Thanks to Blue Water Artists for
Yes,
providing us
thank
these
you.
wonderful ingredients
Yes.
for all the food today. And
Yes.
thanks to all our commenters. We were going back and forth to 3 different pages and a YouTube
Yeah.
page. So we're sorry. Don't feel like
We
missed
gotcha.
it. So, and thank you to our special guest.
And happy
Thank
birthday
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you for
Yes.
having me.
And so go ahead and close.
Alrighty, thank you so much to everybody who tuned in tonight. We really do appreciate it, and we love spending our 30 minutes on Wednesday nights with you. I hope I've inspired you to maybe try a meatless Monday or try a vegetarian or a gluten-free meal. Definitely keep the recommendations coming. We do hear you, but we will see you next week, and thank you again.
Good night.
Good night. Gotta get a picture of this.
I feel like I have nothing. There's nothing on my feed. That's all I have.
I know, it keeps freezing up.
It does. That makes sense. Zero on there.
You got
You got it. Yeah, I sent it over there on purpose. I was like,
Thank you.
Oh, Brooke gave a 4. Okay. Thank you.
all right. That and can get a picture of it.
Oh, see, that's it.